welcome back to the channel. We haven't done these character analyses for a while, and we're going to be doing the big three for the Ice chapter, the Ice Emperor, Vex, and Akita throughout the next few days, so stay tuned for those. Anyways, if you're a little kitty, please skip ahead 10 seconds because I'm going to make a joke now. In this video, we're talking about the best character of Season 11, my man Sexy Vexy. I mean, just look at his handsome looking mustache and sideburns. Shout out to my epic Discord server for all the Vex jokes. But anyways, to give you a refresher, we talk about the character's physical appearance and their design, then their voice, their character traits, and relationships and interactions with other characters. So we will first talk about Vex's physical design. So like all of the other Ice Samurai, he does have the standard helmet in gunmetal gray, all of his armor is in gray and stuff. And as for his face, you have a mustache and some sideburns on the side, and a gray area surrounding his eyes, and also his eyes do glow in the dark too. And another interesting thing about him is his mouth is actually pretty small, smaller than other characters if you're comparing. And yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting. But all of these distinctions and the mustache and stuff really do help to set him apart from the other Ice Samurai, and set him as a senior, really, one of the higher ranking Ice Samurai, which he is. I feel like his design in particular, since he is a former formling, is to kind of show that he was once a normal person, and so if you imagine him without all of these ice and evil features, it's actually not that hard to picture him as a normal person. His voice, though, is oh so deliciously evil sounding. He's voiced by Michael Kopsa, I don't know, the guy who played Samukai, and his voice is definitely really evil sounding, as I mentioned. Unlike a character like Asphira or the Omega, and similar to someone like Nadakon, his voice is very smooth sounding, which does help to set him up as a persuasive or manipulative character, which he definitely is. His voice is very threatening, especially when he is confronting the leader guy in the anime episode, and also definitely evil sounding too, especially when he encourages the Ice Emperor to punish Grimfax, and it's really no wonder how Zane fell under the influence of him. And now, character traits. While the Ice Emperor does show hesitation, and we'll elaborate more on that in his own character analysis video, Vex does not show any hesitation. He knows exactly what he wants, and he will follow through with his plans. He shows no mercy. He freezes the entire Formling village and does successfully get his revenge on them, and then he also encourages the Ice Emperor to punish Grimfax rather than forgiving him. He is also very persuasive, and he uses the Ice Emperor to get a lot of his goals done, and basically he is able to convince the Ice Emperor to destroy the strangers rather than just punishing them, and he also gets the Ice Emperor to start punishing Grimfax as well, so he does seem to have a lot of control over the Emperor. I also speculate that, like Asphira, he is mentally unstable, as he convinces himself the Formlings all hate him, and he is driven crazy by that. And lastly, his relationships and interactions with other characters. He hates the Formlings again because he thinks they rejected him, and so he wants nothing but to get revenge on them, which he does do. He goes so far as to picture the Formlings as savages, and even refers to the choosing as a brutal tradition. I think the Formlings kind of do pity him, since 1, he didn't find his form, and 2, he basically went crazy, so yeah, and Vex is having none of that, so he makes that decision to eliminate them. And then there's also his relationship with the Ice Emperor, which is really interesting. It doesn't seem like he has total control over the Ice Emperor, but it does seem like he has enough control to the point where he is able to easily influence the Ice Emperor's decision and have him do whatever he wants. We haven't seen the flashback episode yet, but it does seem like Vex basically saw that Zane had power, and so he wants to use Zane for his power only to conquer the Netherrealm, and once he has that, then Vex is doing most of the decision making, and he's calling a lot of the shots. He's kind of like a shogun if you're comparing it to Japanese hierarchy, where the Emperor was not really much more than a figurehead, and the shogun was doing a lot of the planning himself. And so that relationship is definitely very similar to what we're looking at with the Ice Emperor and Vex. But that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone ever you know, and let me know what you guys thought of my character analysis, and I'll see you next time.